Welcome back to School Reach for 1992. We're ready for our second semifinal game between Bell and Nepean. We've already decided the winner of our first game, and I should mention that both finalists this year will go on to the next round in the Ontario Championships for School Reach in 1992. Again, our next game is between Bell and Nepean. First, let's meet the team from Nepean.
I am Ian McLeod.
I'm Chris Sturpharn.
I'm Katie Ritter.
I'm Frank Horvath.
And now let's meet the team from Bell.
Hi, I'm Daryl Farr.
Ted Benton.
Hi, I'm Michelle Dunstan.
Hi, I'm Mark Chase.
All right, and let's move right into our first game, our first round of this second game, and we start as always with some snappers. What eastern Canadian city was once known as the Poets' Corner of Canada? Michelle?
Halifax.
No. Chris?
Charlottetown.
It was Fredericton. Identify the Greek credited with composing hundreds of fables in which talking... Michelle?
Aesop.
That's right. What term applies to the upper corner of a flag next to the staff where a special design appears, such as the Union Jack on the Ontario flag? Mark?
An ensign.
No. Nepean? Frank?
Emblem.
It is called the canton. And what did Faust sell to Mephistopheles? Ian?
His soul.
That's right, for 10 points. Let's move into some questions now on John Diefenbaker. John Diefenbaker was born in Ontario, but from what university? Frank? No answer? What
Queens.
University, Bell?
University of Saskatchewan.
That's right, Michelle. In 1958, Diefenbaker won a rare majority by capturing how many of the 265 seats in Parliament? Michelle?
165.
No. Nepean? Frank?
175.
It was 209. What was Diefenbaker's occupation prior to politics? Frank?
Lawyer.
That's right, for 10 points. These questions now are on math. You may need pencils and paper for these. First of all, what is the smallest three-digit even number that has digits whose sum is 20? Michelle?
299.
No. Ian?
398.
That's right, 398. How many integers from 1 to 100 inclusive are numbers that have digits whose sum is greater than the number itself? Mark?
90.
No? Nepean, any answer? It is none. Consider a cylindrical glass of circular base with area 30 square centimeters and height 15 centimeters. Chris? Sorry. 2 cubic ice cubes, I'll finish this for Bell. 2 cubic ice cubes with sides 4 centimeters are placed in the glass. What volume of water can be poured into the glass if the ice does not melt?
Oh, jeez. It's
30 times 50.
wait, square page.
Not the area.
Okay.
Or
Do you have an answer, Bell? Carol?
386 cubic centimeters?
It is 322 cubic centimeters. All right, let's move into our first team question. I'll read a question, scramble for 10 points, and the remaining 3 questions will go to the team that can get this answer correctly. Which country has appeared in the most World Cup finals? Frank?
Italy.
No. Bell, do you have an answer?
Brazil.
try it.
Mark?
Brazil.
It is West Germany. I'll open these questions on soccer and the World Cup up to both teams. West Germany's appearance in the 1990 Cup final marks how many consecutive? Frank?
3.
That's right. What year did West Germany last win the World Cup? Frank?
74.
No. Bell, do you have an answer? Mark?
1990.
It was 1990. In what country was that?
Italy.
That's right. That's where the 1990 World Cup was held. These questions now deal with the subject of science. What is the approximate pH of acid rain? Michelle?
2.
No. Chris?
3.
It is 5.6. How concentrated is pH 3 in relation to pH 4? Michelle?
1 times 10 to the 10th more concentrated.
No. Nepean? It is 10 times more concentrated. What does DDT stand for? Mark?
No, forget it.
All right. Nepean, do you have an answer? It is dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. And where is DDT stored in the human body? Frank?
Liver.
No? Bell, do you have an answer? Mark?
Pancreas?
It is in fat cells. These following questions deal with capitals. Carson City is the capital of what, Michelle?
Nevada.
That's right. Name the capitals of both American and Soviet Georgia. Frank?
Tbilisi.
We're looking for both?
And Montgomery.
No. Bell? Michelle?
Tbilisi and Atlanta.
That's right, for 10 points. Now we move into our assigned question. I'll give each player a chance to answer a question. If they can't get it, their counterpart on the other team will have an opportunity to answer it for half points. These questions are on literature. I will give you some clues, and you give me the title of the Dickens work that I describe. First of all, for Nepean and Ian, this book is dominated by the image of jails, from its opening in Marseille to scenes in Marshalsea, all looming behind the luxury of Mr. Myrtle, the Venetian salons, and the Roman palazzos. No answer? Daryl, for half
Tale of Two
points?
Cities?
I'm sorry?
Tale of Two Cities?
No, it is Little Dorrit. Chris? Marquise Saint-Evremond and Sidney Carton are just two of the characters in this Dickens book about the French Revolution.
Tale of Two Cities.
That's right, for 10 points. Katie, the central character of this book is Pip, who tells his story of moving from a blacksmith forge to enjoying a gentlemanly education in London.
Prince and the Pauper.
No? Michelle, for half points?
Great Expectations.
That's right, for 5 points. In Dickens, Frank, in Dickens' last complete book, we are introduced to characters like Bella Wilfer, John Harmon, and the crippled Jenny Wren.
Oliver Twist.
No? Mark?
Bleak House.
It is Our Mutual Friend. Now for Bell. Daryl, name the Yuletide favorite that features Scrooge, Marley, the Cratchits, and Tiny Tim.
A Christmas Carol?
That's right, for 10 points. Ted, the novel set in the modern world of railroad building and the relationships of a businessman, Major Bagstock, Mrs. Skewton, and Polly Tootle, among others.
Pickwick Papers.
No? Chris, for half points?
Cricket on the Hearth.
It is Dombey and Son. The experience, Michelle, of a child in Murdstone and Grinby's and a Mr. Creakle's school are featured in this novel.
David Copperfield.
That's right. And finally, Mark, the darkly brilliant work featuring characters like Sir Dedlock, Chesney Wold, Coodle and Doodle, and Mrs. Jellyby.
Bleak House.
That's right. Now back into open competition for both teams. The subject is rock music. Who is the lead singer of the group Rush? Chris? No answer. Bell? Ted?
Geddy Lee.
That's right, for 10 points. Who is the Danish guitarist for the band Metallica? Frank?
Lars Brennan.
I'm sorry?
Lars Renwald.
No? Bell? Any answer? Ted?
Kirk Hammett.
It is Lars Ulrich. And which group recorded the album Defenders of the Faith? Frank?
Def Leppard.
No? Ted?
Black Sabbath.
It's Judas Priest. Now let's end the round with some snappers. What U.S. city used to have the department store Macy's? Frank?
Boston.
No. Michelle?
New York City.
That's right. What is a Harley Davidson?
A
Michelle?
motorcycle.
That's right. Nashville is considered to be the capital city. Chris?
Country singing.
That's right. And name the world's largest English dictionary. Michelle?
The Unabridged Oxford English Dictionary.
That's right. And we'll take a break there at the end of our first round.
Can I ask you a question?
And the score at this point
Excuse me. Sorry.
is 125 for Bell and 70 for Nepean. You have a question?
I had a question about the rock music section. Did you ask for the Danish guitarist?
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich is the drummer of Metallica.
No one got the right answer.
Okay, I have a.
Well, I mean, Kirk Hammett is the guitarist. You know. Just
I have another
like to-
question about.
Did you get the right answer?
Well,
no.
he gave the name of the guitarist.
Danish. I just gave the name of the guitar. I just like to
You want the math
Okay,
question?
about the math question.
Yeah.
It said, what is the lowest three-digit number that adds up
Even.
to?
It's the
Oh,
smallest even
Sorry.
number.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know. I
right.
didn't know.
Okay.
Can we ring the bell?
Yay. We'll just do it even when we're not.
Okay, are we ready? All right, let's begin round two now with some more snappers. Where is the Lemaire Strait? Frank?
Quebec City.
No? Bell? Michelle?
France.
It is in Antarctica. What diet is associated with Dr. Herman Taunauer? Chris?
Vegetarianism?
No?
No, wait, it's
Belle,
the-
do you have an answer?
No, there's a name for it. It's the
It is the Scarsdale diet. Into what part of the body, Michelle?
brain.
No, into what part of the body do the femoral arteries carry the blood? Chris?
The heart?
No, it is the legs. In what year did the Concorde supersonic service begin? Frank?
67.
No? Any answer? Mark?
1958.
It was 1976. Now, here's our Who Am I question. I'll start with the first clue for 40 points. During World War II, I served as a liaison officer and a war correspondent for the American Armed Forces. Who am I? Michelle?
Ernest Hemingway.
No. Frank?
John F. Kennedy.
No. Clue number 2 for 30 points. From 1956, I hosted the TV series Point de Mire on Radio-Canada International. Ian?
René Lévesque.
That's right, for 30 points. René Lévesque. And now we move into some questions on the subject of cooking. The term French fries does not designate the nationality of the potato. Ian?
Belgian.
No, but a method which originated in France. What does it mean? Belle? Michelle?
It means to cut up into little pieces.
Yeah, to cut into thin strips before cooking. A specialty of Chinese cuisine is a poultry entree consisting of several dishes, starting with the crispy fried skin and ending with a soup. In some restaurants, its arrival at the table is announced by a gong. Ian?
Peking duck.
That's right. And limpa is a sweet, sour rye bread made with molasses or brown sugar and is native to which Scandinavian country? Michelle?
Sweden.
That's right, for 10 points. These questions now are on vocabulary. What sport does a pugilist... Michelle?
Boxing.
That's right. What does a numismatist collect? Ian?
Coins.
That's right. And what is the term for a short Japanese three-part poem? Ian?
Haiku.
That's right. These questions now are dealing with blood. What accounts for 90% of the dry... Michelle?
Water.
No, 90% of the dry weight of a red blood cell. Nepean? Ian?
Iron.
It is hemoglobin. The fluid in which the blood cells are suspended is a straw-colored liquid. Daryl?
Plasma.
That's right. Blood plasma is made up mostly of water, which accounts for 90% of its composition. What is blood plasma's component, which accounts for 7% of its makeup? Mark?
Protein?
That's right. Of the major proteins found in the plasma, which one is an essential component in the clotting process? Daryl?
Fibrinogen.
That's right. Now we're talking about ancient philosophers. In what city did the ancient Greek philosopher, Frank?
Athens.
That's right, Socrates. Who was Socrates' most illustrious, Michelle?
Plato.
That's right. Who was Alexander the Great's tutor? Ted?
Aristotle.
That's right. And who wrote the philosophical treatise? Ted?
Plato.
No, entitled The City of God, Nepean. It was St. Augustine. Now we have questions on definitions. Define the following disciplines of study ending in OGY. This is an interest in or treatment of obscene matters, especially, Daryl?
Erotology.
No, especially in literature. Nepean? We're looking for scatology. What is a branch of biology dealing with the structure, function, and life history of cells? Michelle?
Cytology.
That's right. This study of the essential nature of diseases, and especially of structural and functional changes produced by them. Michelle?
Pathology.
Right. And this is a branch of meteorology that deals with water in the atmosphere, especially as... Ian?
Hydrology.
No, especially as precipitation. Belle?
Precipitology.
Mark?
Meteorology.
It is hydrometeorology. Now we'll talk about some celebrities. For each brief description, identify the celebrity that I am referring to. He was the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution. Frank?
Lenin.
That's right. What Chinese leader headed...
Mao Zedong.
No.
Wait.
I'll read the rest of the question for Belle. What Chinese leader headed the Kuomintang in fighting the Chinese warlords, the communists and the Japanese, before fleeing to Taiwan?
Sorry.
Michelle?
Chiang Kai-shek.
That's right, Chiang Kai-shek. And he became Emperor of Japan in 1926. Ian?
Hirohito.
That's right. Now we move into our next team question, a scramble for 10 points. What is Africa's most populous nation? Michelle?
Egypt.
No. Nepean? Frank?
South Africa.
It is Nigeria. I'll open the rest of these questions to both teams. Nigeria was, until 1960, under the control of what European mark?
Great Britain.
That's right. A bloody civil war ensued with the 1967 declaration of what republic as separate from Nigeria? Ian?
Biafra?
That's right. And what is Nigeria's most important, Ian?
Lagos.
No, most important export? Bill? Mark?
Sugarcane.
It is petroleum. These questions now deal with Buddhism. Through following what numbered law is the... Michelle?
8.
I'm sorry?
8.
Well, we're looking for... I'll read the rest of the question for Nepean. Through following what numbered law is the ultimate goal of nirvana achieved? It is the Eightfold Path. Which school of Buddhism is regarded as the transmitter? Ian?
Zen?
No, the transmitter of ancient Buddhism. It is Theravada. Since the reign of King Chulalongkorn, 1873 to 1910, Theravada Buddhism has been considered a peaceful means for bringing unity to a country. In which country is it now, Chris?
Tibet.
No. In which country is it now the state religion? Bell?
Nepal.
Mark?
Nepal.
Thailand.
Sorry.
The Buddha departed from the main lines of traditional Indian thought in not asserting an essential or ultimate reality in things. Moreover, contrary to the theories of the Upanishads, Hindu sacred treatise, he maintained that an Atman does not exist. What is the meaning of the word Atman? Darrell?
God.
No? Ian?
Heaven?
It is the self or the soul. These questions now dealing with the subject of geography. Which explorer gave the St. Lawrence River its name? Michelle?
Champlain.
No? Chris?
Cartier.
That's right. Which province is known as the Garden of the Gulf? Frank? No answer?
Nova Scotia.
Belle?
Nova
Michelle?
Scotia.
It is Prince Edward Island. What bridge was built in 1927 between Fort Erie, Ontario, and Buffalo, New York? Michelle?
The Rainbow Bridge.
No. Nepean? Frank?
Peace Bridge.
The Peace Bridge is right. Now, questions now on the Little Shop of Horrors. The following questions deal with the 1986 film adaptation of the off-Broadway musical.
Oh my God.
Little Shop of Horrors featured a carnivorous plant. Darrell?
Audrey.
Could you be more specific? A carnivorous plant.
Audrey 2.
I'm sorry?
Audrey 2.
That's right. What comedian who had a cameo appearance? Chris?
Rick Moranis.
No, a cameo appearance in the film, Michelle?
Steve Martin.
That's right. And what Muppet manipulator directed the film? Michelle?
Jim Henson.
No. Nepean?
Frank Oz.
That's right, Ian. Now we'll end the game with some more snappers. What is the capital of Bangladesh? Michelle?
Dhaka.
That's right. Which American swimmer won 7 gold medals? Ian?
Mark Spitz.
That's right. What is an unstable elementary particle intermediate in a mass between a proton and an electron? Carol?
Neutron.
No. Chris?
Ion.
It is a meson. Which French psychologist originated the modern system of intelligence testing? Michelle?
Binet.
That's right. According to Greek legend, who was the wife of Priam, king of Troy? Michelle?
Helen.
No. Nepean, do you have an answer? It was Hecuba. Who invented the carbon microphone for telephones? Michelle?
Alexander Graham Bell.
No. Nepean? It was Thomas Edison. What extinct volcano is Japan's highest peak? Michelle?
Mount Fuji.
That's right. Which Greek dramatist is regarded as the founder of Greek...
Sophocles.
Chris? No. The founder of Greek tragic drama? Bill? Ted?
Aeschylus?
That's right. The Risorgimento was a 19th century movement to unite what country? Ian?
Italy.
That's right. What is the literary term for an exaggerated statement? Michelle?
Hyperbole.
That's right. And which Egyptian president was assassinated?
Anwar
Ian?
Sadat.
That's right, for 10 points, and that brings us to the end of our game. Oh, I'm sorry, there are 2 more questions. Pardon me. The decibel measures what? Michelle?
Loudness of sound.
That's right. And which country withdrew from the League of Nations on October? Frank?
Germany.
That's right. So you each get one of those 2 extra questions, and the final score is Bell 325 and Nepean 240. That means that Bell now moves on to our final, which we will see in just a few moments here on School Reach 1992.